The debate about zoos has been going on for a long time. For years, zoos are bad, zoos are good. Some people are in between, like depends on the facility, right? You ask a group of 20 people what they think of zoos, you're gonna get a different answer from each person. And that's okay. But today I want to talk about why zoos are good and all the good things that zoos are doing for animals in captivity and in the wild. AZA accredited zoos is a zoo that is above and beyond, a zoo that gives more care to the animals than ever previously before, a zoo that gives more care to animals than people, which is how it should be. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo here in Colorado Springs is one of the AZA accredited zoos that we have. We are also one of the facilities that are housing black-footed ferrets, which is an endangered species. The black-footed ferrets are not on display for people to see because we release them back into the wild, which is what zoos are meant to do. We breed animals in captivity in our SSP program, which is Saving Species Program, which is our breeding program where we take all of the endangered species that we have and we come up with a list on pros and cons if we breed them and release their children, their babies, back into the wild. We have done this with the black-footed ferrets for years, and we're the only facility that has been successfully breeding them and releasing their young back into the wild, raising their population count. That is one of the examples as to why AZA accredited zoos are saving animals from extinction. Without zoos, we would have lost thousands of species already. The Bornean orangutan, the giant panda, tigers, snow leopards, even lions, elephants. The list goes on and on. Without the help of zoos, those animals would be gone. Our children, my children in the future, wouldn't know what an elephant was if it wasn't for zoos stepping in. According to the Tango website, elephants are still being poached at an incredible rate. But due to the step in of zoos and us actually taking them from that situation, not placing them in captivity, but taking them from that situation, placing them in different areas away from poachers, has given them a chance to actually become a better and rising species. The snow leopards have finally gotten off the endangered species list, which is something we've been working on for years. And they finally just reached a number where we can say that we are comfortable with them being in the wild and we don't have to step in anymore. We can't say the same about every animal, however, and that's the goal of zoos. Every zookeeper, such as myself, wishes zoos didn't have to exist, but unfortunately they do. According to the WWF website, 70% of our land is ours. We took it from animals. We're killing the animals, taking land for farmhouses, for houses, for agriculture, for malls, for slaughterhouses, unfortunately. So where does that leave the animals to go? I hear a lot of people say that we should ban all zoos and that we should release the animals back into the wild. But I ask you this, where would they go? We have no more space for them. We're already running into that problem of animals and human beings crossing into each other, and that's causing a problem for the animals because people are killing them because they're considered pests. Out in Africa, the elephant is seen as the deer is in Colorado. Just a common animal you see, a pest in a sense, because they come barreling through homes, they destroy crops, and they can destroy a lot of the village that a lot of people in Africa can't afford to fix. The Denver Zoo is a wonderful conservation activist team. They go out to places like this and they give them reasons and they give them examples on how to make a difference in their lives so the elephants don't cross paths with them. They've actually created a new path for the elephants to go down to avoid human being contact at all costs, to avoid the poachers as well. There was a spot in Africa where the poachers like to sit and wait for the elephants that were, like migrating towards this water hole, and they would kill them. So our Denver team activists have gone out there and switched paths and provided them protection so they can get back there and back safely and avoiding the poachers. AZA accredited zoos are a great benefit to wildlife everywhere. I've already given you the examples of us saving species. We've saved over 1,000 species from extinction just by having zoos open. I understand the debate of some zoos are not good. And that's very true, but that's the same as some people are not good. That doesn't mean the whole species is wrong or the whole program is wrong. It just means that one facility is wrong. Another thing I hear a lot is if we ban the zoos and if we take all of the animals out of captivity, a lot of those animals have been raised in captivity and cannot survive out in the wild. In zoos, they have a higher chance of living. They have a higher chance of reproducing at higher rates, and they're more comfortable. Zoos give them a chance to be free in captivity. And I know that sounds weird, but when you are in captivity, you're free from hunger, you're free from starvation, from disease, from death, from poaching. You're free from all of that, and you have a better chance of living up to that above and beyond standard of where zoos come in. The Denver team and the Cheyenne Mountain team and the Pueblo team all team up together as AZA Zoos to help fund foundations that go out into the wild to help these animals. The Bornean orangutan is one of the rarest species you will ever see in the wild, and that is due to deforestation and poaching. The Bornean orangutan lives in the Bornean Island, where palm oil is. Palm oil is a tree that grows nuts that give us the oil that create our toothpaste, our peanut butter, our dressing, our food. Everything has palm oil in it, so there's no getting away from it. There is sustainable palm oil, however, that the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo has created an app that helps you understand what palm oil is, and it gives you a list of things that you can buy instead of the bad palm oil. So it gives us that chance to actually take a step into helping these animals right here from home. Zoos give a chance to show people that they should care, why they should care. It's easy to stand here and show you a picture of an orangutan and say, we need to help this species. It's different when you can go somewhere and kind of sit and face this animal and see this animal is captivity because it has to be in captivity. Again, a lot of zookeepers wish that we could have the space and we could just give them all the space that they want and how much we want that. But we are an AZA accredited zoo, and AZA accredited zoos have the minimum space that an animal requires. So I ask you that you don't say ban all zoos or boycott the zoo that is in possibly your hometown, but instead research the facilities and what they offer and what they're doing for conservational acts and what they're doing to help endangered species. That way you know what facility you're going to and what you're helping to fund. Thank you.